What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be going over Season Rewind 7 players. So obviously this is the 7th Season Rewind set of the year, and I assume there's going to be 10 Season Rewinds. We got 3 more to go. This is the Atlanta Hawks, who are currently still in the NBA playoffs, as well as the Portland Trail Blazers, who lost to Nuggets in the first round, and the New York Knicks, who lost to the Atlanta Hawks in the first round. I'm pretty sure the next 3 are the Lakers, the Mavs? I think the Mavs had the same record as the Lakers. Either way, I have absolutely no idea, but let's go right here. Let's first of all have a look at these Season Rewind reward cards, because these guys have been straight garbage men. Not Derrick Jones. Derrick Jones Jr. is going to be really nice, by the way. So, Kevin Huerter. 6'7", 6'7" wingspan. 1 cold zone, or 1 non-hot zone. Trae Young, only on quick! What? Pro 3. So he can't even curry. His release is on quick. I mean, he's an alright defender. He's an alright shooter and decent speed. I mean, he's mediocre. He's below average. He's a card that if he was in the auction house, he's not even close to being as good as Tyler Hero. And Tyler Hero's 6k MT, and he discards for 5k. So, yeah, he kind of sucks. There are worse players than him. I will admit that. I will, without question, admit that there are a lot of worse players than Huerter. He's definitely one of the better Season Rewind rewards. But again, he's a 2-hour grind, and the card is worse than 5,000 MT cards. So, like, if you're going to put in a card that's this weak, if you're going to put in a card that is this weak in as the one of these rewards, just make him better. Just make him better, or at least make it less than 2 hours grind for this card, but I know they won't. And you can't even use these in the Season Rewind challenge. So Kevin Knox, 28 hops, 2 non-hot zones, 88 3-ball. He's got a jump shot on normal. Oh, 2K. Oh, you never fail to amaze me. This really sucks anyway, even if it's on very quick. 92 speed, mediocre defense. I mean, no unpluckable, and can't pull unpluckable on him. No range extender. I mean, this is basically Amethyst Kevin Knox from NBA 2K17. So yeah, NBA 2K19. But we didn't have demigods in 2K19. This card stinks. He's absolutely shocking. And again, we have yet to see one of these cards I would ever consider good. We have some not awful cards. Like Kevin Huerter is not awful. We have yet to see one of these cards that you would consider to be good in game. Zach Collins, only hot zones in the corners. So the fact he's got range and a high 3-ball does not matter on current gen. His release on normal as well. Pro 1. At least he got fundamental. He can't curry on either gen. He can't do a pro escape on either gen. Defense, okay. Lateral 84. Speed 82 is not great. I mean, he's really not good, is he? I don't know what they're doing. Like, they're actually... The fact they've given 2 of these 3 normal releases, they are really just giving the middle finger to us all. Like, from the very first batch that we saw, people complained that these cards weren't good. And instead of actually making them good, it appears like 2K has just decided to give everyone the finger and just say, you know what, if you want to complain about free content, that's fine. We're going to just give you even worse free content. So, yeah, that's the thing. 2K gives us terrible free content, people complain, and instead of giving us better free content, 2K's response is always to either take away the free content, like they do with creator codes, or they just continue to make them better, or just make it worse. So, yeah, that's, these cards are, and the fact you can't even use them in challenges, the most worthless cards in 2K history. So we got Nasir a little here. 2 guard, small forward, 6'7" wingspan, so decent body size. He's got everything you need. All the defensive badges. Doesn't have handles for days though. Doesn't have flexible or deadeye. It's an alright release, I guess. Pro 2, Pro 3. He's fine. He's not spectacular, but he's fine. If you want to make it Portland Trailblaze team, you're a big Nasir Little fan, and the guy's perfectly fine. Other than that, I probably would not use him. Okay. Tony Snell. 90 offense, 99 defensive overall. 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan. 213 pounds. 95 3 ball, 90 speed, 90 acceleration. 96 lateral, 85 driving dunk. That's not bad. I mean, let's see the jumper. What the hell is... I don't know what base 59 is, so I can't make an opinion. I can't have an opinion on it. I don't know what it is. Shifty dribble stop, Pro 2 escape, Pro 3 behind the back. Base more upper is pretty good, though. Maybe not on a right-handed player, though. He's got all the shooting badges he needs. He's got all the defensive badges. Dude's got 30.5 defensive badges. He'll be fine. Yeah, he may not be spectacular, but he'll be fine. Alec Burks, he's 6'6", isn't he? Was he 6'6" or 6'5"? Yeah, he was 6'6". So he did not grow. So a lot of players have grown in this game. He did not grow. Okay, 93-3. Stats-wise, okay. All the key shooting badges. Defensive badges. He's severely lacking on defensive badges. No tight handles, no dimer, which isn't ideal. Austin Rivers base? I know that's a weird upper. I don't know what that base is like. It is one of the best uppers in the game, though. So his release is bound to be at least okay. Pro 2, Pro 3, just like everybody. I mean, he's fine. Again, I wouldn't say any of these pink dimes. Like, we've had some really good pink dimes, like O'Shea Brissett, and Dean Wade, but like these guys are all okay. Okay, so Derrick Jones Jr. He's going to be chicken, by the way. He grew as well. He's 6'6" on his... He's 6'5" on this card. He's 6'6" on this card, and he's 6'7" on this card. He's 3 different heights. Derrick Jones Jr. I'm pretty confident was never 6'7". He has three different cards. His last 3 cards that have been released are 6'6", then he shrunk to 6'5", then he grew to 6'7". Like, that's the legacy of Derrick Jones Jr. The confusing height of Derrick Jones Jr. 96 speed, 96 acceleration, 89 3 ball, 99 driving dunk, 99 standing dunk, 93 lateral. He's got all the key badges. See his dribbling. I mean, maybe you want to give him... Yeah, if you want to give him handles for days. Maybe anchor breaker. Probably deadeye and flexible, but either way, though, base 5 and very quick, he is chicken. He's absolutely chicken. Is he better than Dean Wade, though? Like, I will say lefty release does make it better, in my opinion. Is he better than Dean Wade? I mean, no. He's smaller. And he's even more expensive. I reckon Dean Wade's going to be better. Better bang for your buck. Okay. Then we have got Bogdan Bogdanovic right here. At least it took them like 4 months. They finally put him in the correct challenge instead of Bogdan Bogdanovic. 2 Bogdanoviches, they're not even from the same country. With 6'6", with a 6'9" wingspan. 97 3 ball, 93 speed, 93 acceleration, 90 driving dunk. Not the greatest defense in the world. Yeah, he's not going to be up to much, to be honest. And he's going to be expensive because of that challenge. Base 6. What the hell is base 6? I've never used a Bogdanovic in 2K. I don't know what that release is like. Pro 3, Pro 2, as expected. And, I mean, he's not got the greatest height and wingspan. I mean, if you're a Hawks fan, he'll be okay. He's going to be stupidly overpriced. Like, till the end of the season, because of that Blake challenge, he's going to be stupidly overpriced. Like, there's no way he drops below 30k. So, yeah, he's meh. Meh at best. Then we got Mitchell Robinson. I'm guessing Hassan Whiteside 2.0. No hot zones. 73 ball. Yeah, he's garbage. I'm sorry about this. Like, I'm going to get so many people in the comments, oh, Mitchell Robinson doesn't need to shoot. It's like, but the problem is that when you have centers that do the exact same thing but can shoot, why would you use a center that can't shoot? He's going to get Pro 2, Pro 3. I know that for a fact. Pro 2, Pro 3, base 47 doesn't matter because he can't shoot. It doesn't matter. Like, why would you use this card when you can use this card? Who's going to be cheaper? Like, why would you use... He's just better. He's better as well. Bol is just better. For 45 badges versus 63. Like, Bol is just better. Like, there's no reason to ever... Unless you're the biggest Knicks fan in the world, there's no reason to ever use him. I know I'm going to have people in the comment section being like, I don't use my center to shoot. I don't need Mitchell Robinson. It's like... I mean, I love... Mitchell Robinson's great. I don't need him to shoot. It's like... If you don't need your center to shoot, that's fine. He's not, like... Just use freaking Opal Shaq then or something. Like, he's not even going to be the best non-shooting center in the game. But there's just no point using a center that can't shoot in my team. I'm telling you, there is no point. Okay, then we got CJ. The card that should have been the free Dark Matter. You know what? This card right here. This is what this should have been. Let me just say what should have been. This card here should be Robert Covington. And CJ McCollum should have been the free card instead of Yusuf Nurkic. That's what it should have been. More people would buy packs for Robert Covington. And more people would have been excited for CJ McCollum other than a clone Yusuf Nurkic. 98 3 ball, 98 mid, 96 speed, 96 acceleration. Stats are fine. He needs steady, to be honest. He grew an inch as well, didn't he? No, he was 6'3" all along. Could have swore he was 6'2". No. He's been 6'3" all along. I'm wrong with that. Pro 2, Pro 3, base 4, I'm very quick. He's going to suck. I'm sorry, he's going to be terrible. I have to say it like it is. He's going to suck. So, yeah, he's not going to be great. Capella, 6'10 center, 240 pounds. I mean, he might get Pro 2, Pro 3. He does, but he's got stat shot 14 and 79 rated 3. What's the point of using him over Bol? I get it. He's got every defensive badge, Hall of Fame. I get it. What's the point of using him over Wendell Carter Jr.? If you want to use one of these guys, just use Wendell Carter Jr. They do the exact same thing on defense. Wendell Carter Jr.'s got 14 extra goal badges as well. Well, 11 extra total badges and he plus 14 3 ball. There is no reason to ever use this Capella when you can just use Wendell Carter Jr. He's not awful, by the way. He's not awful. But he's like a modern... He's basically like this, an upgraded version of this guy. Jackson Hayes. And I misspelled Jackson. He is a modern day version of Jackson Hayes. Yeah, obviously he's better. You can see he's way better in the post. But like, he is a modern day version of this Jackson Hayes. A mediocre at best shooting, curry sliding, good movement center. Except it's been quite a while. That card came out before Spotlight Sims. And yeah, is he the worst card in the world? No. Not at all. He's actually pretty good. He's actually a pretty good card, Clint Capella, but at the same time, he's going to be like 60, 70k. And why use him when Bol and Dino Raja exists? And even if you want to say, oh, I don't want to use Bol, he's got too many, he doesn't have enough badges. It's hard to argue him when Dino Raja exists, and he's going to be more expensive than Dino Raja. Simply put, I'm telling you for a fact in game, Dino Raja is going to be better. So now, RJ Barrett. 9 in offense, 9 on defense. Overall 6'7", 6'10 wingspan, 96 3 ball, 96 speed, 96 acceleration, 95 driving, 95 lateral. Perfect stats, no steady. Perfect badges, honestly. Rudy base, lefty, Pro 2, Pro 3. He's really good. He's really good. He's basically a right-handed Steven Jackson. Or say he's left-handed Steven Jackson with like half Showtime. I rate him very, very highly. I think his player build is a bit weird in game. I will admit that. But at the end of the day, he's still one of the better two guards in the game. And if you're a big Knicks fan and you really want to use RJ Barrett, go use him. Because the gap between him and the like best of the best two guards in the game isn't that big. Like the gap between him versus like invincible Kevin Durant or Kawhi idols is smaller than the gap between, say, Mitchell Robinson and Dino Raja. So, if you're a big Knicks fan, or if you're Canadian, you really like RJ Barrett, use him in your squad. He's going to be fine. He is going to be, even on the last day of 2K, he is going to be fine to use. He's not going to be the best player in the world, but he will be fine. So yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. Of these cards right here, I'm going to say, honestly, because of how hyped a player he is, I'm not going to thumbs down RJ Barrett. I think it'll be a bad price. I'm thumbs downing every other player in this set, though, because they're all going to be way, way too expensive because of that challenge. I would say these may not be the worst packs to open, because you pull any of these guys, you're guaranteed 20k. But at the end of the day, they are the most expensive cards in the game. There are still only one center that is a pink diamond. And honestly, if you're using these cards outside of RJ Barrett for anything other than completing that challenge for Blake, there are way better alternatives for way cheaper. Or, for example, if any of these guys are your favorite players. So yeah, that is pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.